Today, we're going to go chasing echoes. We're on a journey to find the voices, the noises, and the melodies that are just slowly fading away from our world. You know, some sounds we totally take for granted today might literally never be heard again. Okay, let's dive right in. First up, I really want to make this personal for you, because we're not just talking about some abstract idea. We're talking about your own memories, your own experiences. So just take a second, really think about it. What is one specific sound that was just part of your childhood, but you basically never hear it anymore? Now, these are just some ideas to get you started, but you can already feel how a simple sound just brings back these super vivid memories, right? Maybe for you, it was the whir and click of a rotary phone, or that specific chime of an old doorbell, or maybe even the static of a TV signing off for the night. Whatever it is for you, just hold that sound in your mind. You're going to see why it's so important in a minute. Okay, so let's zoom out from our own personal memories and look at the bigger picture. Because this isn't just about feeling nostalgic. It's about a real, measurable loss that's happening all around us all the time.
Get this. Every 2 weeks, an entire human language just disappears. Gone. I mean, just let that sink in for a second. That rate of loss is staggering, and it's happening right now. This isn't ancient history we're talking about. It's a modern crisis.
And here's the thing that's so crucial to understand. It is so much more than just words. A language holds a culture's entire history, its jokes, its unique way of looking at things. When it's gone, an entire dimension of what it means to be human is just lost forever.
And this loss, it goes way beyond human culture. A truly heartbreaking example of this comes from the natural world. This little bird, native to Hawaii, had this beautiful, flute-like song that used to just fill the forests.
The last known male was actually recorded singing his mating call, but he was singing for a female that would never, ever answer. She was already gone. He was the last of his kind. And that recording, that's all that's left of a song that took millennia to evolve. And that's it. That's what's left. Silence. You know, the absence of a sound can be just as powerful as hearing it. In those forests where the 001 sang, there's now a void. A piece of the world's natural symphony has been permanently erased. But look, this isn't just a sad story about loss. It's also a call to action. It's an invitation for you to start listening more closely, to become a kind of detective, an active preserver of the sounds that are all around you. So here's a little challenge for you. Think of it like you're creating your own personal sound time capsule. Just go somewhere, put your phone away, and listen. Really listen. Maybe it's the hum of a certain kind of street lamp, or the sound of an old car engine, or the chirping of local bugs. Which of these everyday sounds do we just not even notice anymore? And which of them might be the next to disappear? All right, now things are about to get a little bit weird, a little bit sci-fi. Let's talk about a fascinating twist in this whole story where technology is entering the picture in a pretty wild way. No, you heard that right. Researchers are actually using artificial intelligence to try and recreate sounds that no living person has ever heard. They're feeding AI tons of data about the physics of ancient instruments or the vocal anatomy of extinct animals to generate what they might have sounded like. I mean, can you imagine hearing a bird sing from beyond extinction? And of course, this brings us to a really fascinating debate. On the one hand, you have this incredible promise, right? The chance to actually hear our lost history. But then, on the other hand, you have to ask about authenticity. Is a sound generated by an algorithm really the same as the real thing? Is it preservation? Or is it just a kind of digital taxidermy? So what do you think about that? The idea of hearing a conversation in a language that hasn't been spoken for centuries, or the call of an animal that's long gone. Does that excite you? Or is it maybe a little bit unsettling? So all this brings us to our final and, honestly, our most important point. Because while scientists are debating the future of sound, you and I, we have the power to preserve the present. So here it is. Here's the call to action. Take out your phone and record a sound that feels important, or special, or just meaningful to you. It could be your grandmother's laugh, the unique creak of your front door, the sound of your favorite park. Let's build a huge global archive of the sounds that define our world right now. Let's do it together. Because that's what this is all about, isn't it? The sounds that we hear. They are not just vibrations in the air. They are the building blocks of our memories. They're the carriers of our history. They are a fundamental part of who we are. By listening to what's disappearing, we really learn to treasure what we still have. And by preserving the sounds of today, we make sure that a piece of our humanity, a piece of what it means to be alive right here, right now, isn't lost to the silence of tomorrow. Thanks for watching.